Good morning, good morning. I was doing a quick meal prep this morning and decided to go live before I get out to go work out. I am meal prepping steak. I had two sirloin steaks and I divide them into four different portions. And with the portions, I marinated them each differently. They've been marinating for about 30 minutes, or maybe 45 minutes. They've been marinating for about 45 minutes. And one is teriyaki, one is Caribbean jerk, one is oh my goodness, what was the other one? Oh, a rosemary and garlic, and one is just a steak seasoning. So I'm just going to quickly. Now this is the onion is frozen. That's why it's doing that. So if you're a person who's afraid of stuff popping on you, don't use frozen. Don't use frozen onion. But anyway, so it unthaws quickly, so it'll calm down. So don't worry. So what I'm going to do is add. I have my onion added. I'm going to saute it just a little bit before I add it in. Before I add my steak in, and I already have my meal container set up over here that I'm going to put them in. So I just want to saute the onion just a little bit, and then I'm going to add one of my steaks in. Now the steak is going to cook pretty quickly, and I'm going to cook it to just about well, because when I reheat them throughout the week, it'll cook the rest of it. Now I did not add any like salt or anything to them, so I am going to add some salt and pepper to each one. But this is just a really quick way to get four different flavors, but you're eating the same thing. This works for chicken, fish, anything like that. You can always just marinate things differently, and then you'll have four different meals. And I'm going to use the same skillet each time because that helps me to not have a lot of dishes. So again, I'm just going to marinate this in a little bit. Now sometimes I will remember which marinade is which, so I'll know what I'm eating each day, but I'm not doing that today. So it really doesn't matter to me. So again, just that quick, I am done with this one. So I'm going to add that one over here to my meal prep, and each of these are 5 ounces of steak. So get all of that goodness in there. Then I'm back to the stove. Again, I'm going to put just a little bit of oil, not even a full tablespoon, just a little bit. And then I'm going to put a little bit of onion in. Now, all of the steaks already have garlic. I always marinate my steak in garlic, so that's why that's all I'm putting in here is just a little bit of onion because they already have been marinating with steak. So it's a really easy way to get different flavors into your food. And the other thing is when you're marinating food, sometimes I will marinate mine overnight or in the refrigerator. You always want to come to room temperature before you cook it. So that's why it's sitting there, because I want to get the room temperature. I'm trying to run my dishwater over there while I'm doing this, so all over the place. And then let me remember to get some water in. So my onion is sauteed a little bit. I know this is my rosemary one. So I'm going to throw that in there. Throw my little bowl away. Salt, pepper, and then I'm going to saute this one. Now, if you are a person who likes yours like medium, your stir fry will be a lot less than what I'm doing now. I like my food to be right at medium well, so I'm going to basically cook it to medium, which is basically right now. This is right about medium, so I'm going to go a little bit, well, this is mid-rare for me. And so I'm getting it right about where I want it, and then I'm going to add it to my container. So now a lot of times I will do all of mine the exact same seasoning, and I've done that before. This week I just want to try something different and have different flavors in my food. So that one's done. Slide that on over there. Get all the seasonings, because this one was rosemary. I want to make sure I get all of that rosemary in this skillet, in the container, to use all of that seasoning. So that's 2. Again, I'm going to add just a little bit of oil. It's probably about a tablespoon or so. Not a tablespoon, like a teaspoon. Put some onion in there. I don't measure the onion as much because I just really like onion. I'm going to let that go. While I get a paper towel for my hand. So that onion's gonna marinate, onion's gonna saute, and I saute it until it starts to turn a little brown. So I wanna, get that little bit of caramelization on it is what I'm shooting for. And so as you can see, I've already got 2 done, and I think we've been about 5 to 7 minutes. I should have been watching the time. I'll know when I'm done. And I'll look at the timer. But again, these are just some strip steaks that I have. I had 2 strip steaks, and I marinated them all differently. The 2 strip steaks, I got 4 portion sizes. Each portion is right about, each portion is around 4.5 to 5 ounces is what each portion is. And yes, I do measure that. People always ask if I measure. Yes, I measure. I have a scale that I use just for my food. And so, a little salt and pepper. And that's it. And I'm gonna saute until I get to a good place with this. Again, this works with chicken, it works with seafood. I do this with shrimp a lot. I will have, I'll let the shrimp marinate. Like one of my favorites is like a ginger garlic type marinade. I'll let the shrimp marinate, and then I'll get my little skillet out, and I will cook each one of them separately, so I will have different flavors throughout the week. This helps me not get bored with my food. More water. I try to drink a gallon of water a day, especially on days when I work out, and I am working out today. On the days when I don't work out, I try to get at least 80 ounces in. Right about somewhere about 80 ounces. And it also helps me to not snack and stuff as much because I'm full of all this water. So this one got a good place with on this one. And I'm going to put this one in my container. All done. Get all of the onion pieces with that one. There we go. And my last one. Again, just a little bit of oil. And get some garlic. And I lost my paper towel. That's like my hands on. Okay, here we go. So I'm gonna again let that onion marinate. Actually, I want a little bit more onion in this one. So this one, I do know this one. This is my Caribbean jerk one that's marinating right here. So again, it's just like you're just trying to figure out ways to have your food taste a little bit different. One of the things that I also like to do is I like to season my vegetables with the seasoning that I use. And so when I finish this last one, I'm actually going to put some green beans over in it, because the skillet will have that seasoning, and it's a good way to cook green beans. Or whatever vegetable. I've done this with Brussels sprouts, broccoli, cauliflower. Any of those things is a really cool way to get some extra seasoning into your vegetables as well. So this one is getting a little caramelized there, with the onion is getting caramelized. And I'm going to go ahead and put my steak in. Throw away my little container there. And I'm going to saute this one as well. And again, you guys see how fast this works. So if you're a person who, if you're just even cooking at home by yourself, one of the things that I do when I travel for business is I like to get hotels that have a kitchen. And so I will go, especially if I'm going to Texas, I eat steak all week because the steak is so good in Texas. But I will get I'll get my steak, I'll cut it up just as I did, but then I will put them in the refrigerator in portion size in a Ziploc bag. So, and I don't cook it all ahead of time because many times when I'm traveling, or when I was traveling, you don't know, you go to work and then somebody wants to take you out to dinner. And so I didn't cook a lot of stuff up in advance because I never knew when I was going to really eat it. But when I got home, I got back to the hotel, I would just take out one of my little baggies and saute it. So, I could go from walking in the door, starting to cook, and sitting down to eat in like 20 minutes. And so that's just like a regular dinner. So even if you're cooking for one or two or whatever, you see how fast this is. You can do that and have it just for a regular dinner. So this one is done as well. And I'm going to put my last one into the container. Now I'm not going to scrape that one out as much because I want to keep some of the seasoning in here for these green beans. So I'm going to put some oil and put the rest of my onion because I don't want to waste. So the reason why I have these in bags is because I cut up onion, I think it was on Thanksgiving or something, and I had so much, I basically cut up too much onion. So what I did was, and I'm adding some garlic in here with the green beans. I had so much onion, I didn't want to get rid of it. So I just got a bunch of bags. I probably think I had like 6 little bags. And I put right about a cup of onion in each bag. I just got happy cutting onion, I guess. I don't know how I ended with all the onion. And so it's come in handy. That was my last one. So what I'll probably do this weekend or next weekend is when I'm cutting up onion for my meal, I'll probably cut up like 4 or 5 onions and do the same thing I did for Thanksgiving, so I can have extra onion, because it's really cool not having to cut up onion every time. Listen, this onion and garlic smells so good right now, guys. It smells so doggone good. Oh my goodness. And so I'm going to let that cook just a little bit, and then I'm just going to throw my green beans in here. Smells so good. Okay, so those are ready. I'm gonna throw the green beans in. Oh, always put your lid inside your container, inside the can when you do that. When you get ready to throw them away, so that way that sharp edge will not be in your garbage can. And if someone gets hurt, Clarence got hurt a couple years ago because one of us had didn't put the lid inside the can. And when he went to throw the trash away, when he threw it into the thing, it cut his arm and he had to get stitches and stuff. So always be careful with that. So this is my green beans. I am going to salt and pepper. Salt and pepper. Two things I love, pepper and garlic. Those are like, they make it into most of my dishes when I'm cooking for myself. So I'm just going to let these kind of like cook in here. The green beans are really done. You can eat green beans straight out the can. I have before, just to be honest with you. I have eaten it directly out the can. So you can eat green beans directly out the can, but I just want to get a little bit of all this flavor from the skillet in there. Now I have some Brussels sprouts that I made earlier right here. And I'm going to put Brussels sprouts for 2 of my containers, and then I will do green beans for the other. Love Brussels sprouts and green beans. And I do put a lot in here because a lot of times when I am eating, I may get like hungry or something throughout the day, and I will just go into my lunch, and like I'll get hungry right before lunch. Like out before lunch, I'll get hungry, and so what I do is I'll go into my lunch and get some of my vegetables out, and I will eat some of the vegetables before lunchtime. Okay, so got those over there. And then my green beans are basically done. Now I shared I'm gonna share a video about how I made the Brussels sprouts. So that'll probably be uploaded later today. But these are the green beans. They're done. I got all the flavor I want in my green beans. Put up my seasoning. And then I'm going to put half of these in one container, half in the other. And yes, I do eat a half a can of green beans in a meal. I love green beans. It comes to right about 35 calories, I think, for half of a can of green beans. So this is my meal prep for my steak, meals, and that's what we did. So that one skillet was used for the green beans and the steaks. That's what it all looks like. Completely done. If you guys have any questions, let me know. This is what I do. This is what I do. You guys have a great rest of your day. Have a great rest of your day. And I will chat later. God bless.